Yep. Conor Benn, man. Conor Benn. We saw it, right? You guys saw that? He was doing all this talking. Conor Benn, he was doing all this talking, and he was the destroyer and all this shit like his father. And he went up in there, and I mean, he looked terrible against Pete Dobson. Hit that like button as you come on in, man. We gotta talk about Conor Benn real quick. Salute to everybody in the building. Oh yeah, we go talk about a few other things too about what happened in boxing while we here. But we go talk about Conor Benn because this is about him. And he didn't look necessarily great in this fight against this dude he was supposed to really beat. It was supposed to be a showcase fight, one of his return fights. And, he probably likely was going to segue into a Chris Eubank Jr. fight. You see here on the screen, Devin Haney says, left that shit in the needle, right? Where did his power go? Where did this power go? I'm telling you guys, where did that power go that this dude had? And he was crushing the opposition, crushing Chris Algieri. You know what I'm saying? Crushing dudes. Where did it go all of a sudden against a Pete Dobson who was there to be hit, who had no feet, who had an anchor attached to his fucking ankles, and Conor Benn couldn't put a dent in this dude. Where did the power go? Where did the power go? And then after the fight, they was talking about, him proving his innocence, and we saw how that shit went. It took damn near a whole 2 years for them to really come out and like, come on, man. The performance tells all. The performance tells all. Yeah, I didn't know he was fighting today either, Cortez Allen. Called it at the last second. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Hit that like button for your boy. We got to talk about Conor Benn real quick. And then I heard something about Tank Davis or something about the Ferraris or something like that too, right? I heard something about that stuff.
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Get the likes up. Smash the like button. We have 350 people and 90 fucking 5 likes.
Yeah, man. He left that shit in the needle, right? Devin Haney reacts to it. Sergio Mora comes out, says back-to-back decisions for Conor Benn now in the States. Another one-sided but lackluster performance. Benn needed to turn heads with a KO, but instead had another opponent who walked right into his punches. Yeah, man. And Conor Benn was walking right into dude's punches too. Walking all into his punches. He was talking all this shit about fighting Boots. Boots Ennis would have ran both of them dudes out of the ring at the same time. John Boots Ennis could have fought both of them tonight and beat them both at the same exact time. That's how bad that fight was. People want to knock on Shakur. We got to knock on Conor. That was terrible. That was terrible, bro. That dude was there to be hit. All that. He was no real threat. He ain't fought in a while. Right? He ain't fought in a while. I'm telling you, man, it's over for the tougher fight than expected as Benn goes to this for the second time in 2 fights since returning to action after that PED situation, man. Come on. After the PED situation, now he's getting decisions and shit, man. Come on, man. You looking sus out here, dude. And y'all know I was big on Conor Benn early on. You know what I'm saying? But then once the PED thing came out, it's like, yeah, man, I know you was on that shit, bro. Because you looked at way different. You know what I'm saying? You look like a kid, and then out of nowhere, you look like a dude that's been bodybuilding for about 15 years. Get out of here, bro. That don't happen overnight, dude. So, yeah, you was cheating. And now it's showing in your performances. Yeah. Now it's showing. Left that shit in the needle, man. Devin them react. I would like to see Devin go up there and whoop on this dude. Devin can go up to 147 and beat Conor Benn. Teofimo can go up to 147 and beat Conor Benn. There's a few of those young guys at 140. They can go up to 147. They can beat Conor Benn. Look at that. Where'd the power go? Mm-hmm. Where'd the power go? 12-round unanimous decision. Look at that. Conor Benn not landing flush and not having any effect at all in 2 straight fights after splattering durable fighters prior to the suspension. Who would have thought? You ain't lying, Daniel Cook. Splashing dudes who was tough and durable. Splashing them, right? Splattering and splashing. And then after he tests positive, now we're seeing the real Conor Benn. Conor Benn is a UK hype job. People talking shit. Coach Red. I don't know if this is Coach Red. I don't know if this is Buzz Coach or not, but he said the boxing commission should allow Conor to get back on roids. This guy stinks. Brilliant 12 rounds of boxing. This dude's lying to the people, man. Don't be listening to these two type of dudes, man. They got blue checks and shit for no reason. It was good. Great to see Conor Benn back in the ring after long. Nah, man. He looked terrible. You know what I'm saying? Looked terrible.
But will they step up and fight? You know, he wants the names at 147 pounds.
He about to cry and shit. He ain't so cocky and confident as he was like a week ago, talking shit. And the reason why I'm coming so hard on him because he was fucking taking PEDs and shit and cheating. You know what I'm saying? He out here cheating and shit and then acting like he didn't cheat. Come on, bro. You was cheating, bro. And then Eddie, of course, go do a lot of the talking and try to help him out and shit.
I'm still absolutely baffled by Chris Eubank Jr. You know, people talk about him making 160 pounds. No one talks about Conor Benn moving up 2 divisions to fight him.
And Conor Benn didn't move up 2 divisions to fight him. Conor Benn would go up to 160 and get smoked, even by a fading Chris Eubank Jr., right? A fading Chris Eubank Jr. who's not that serious anymore, will still beat the shit out of Conor Benn, bro. This Conor Benn show up tonight would lose against pretty much mostly everybody around those weight classes. He looked it real bad. Them pads really made a difference, man. For his fighting style, that shit really made a difference for this dude. You said he tune-ups, bro. How many tune-ups did he need? He looked it good. He looked it terrible, especially considering no shit he was talking. He did not look good.
And he'll criticize tonight. He'll talk about this, but yet he continues to turn down a payday 3 times bigger than he can get anywhere else. So if he's easy work and you want to make the biggest fight in the history of British boxing, make it. But I don't understand why. We move on. He's tired of talking about him anyway.
Chris Eubank probably can't even make 160 for real no more, bro. He probably can't even really make 160 no more now. He was too busy cheating, and then Chris lost that fight. You know what I'm saying? That shit is sell. Do something else, bro. Go fight Boots. Yeah, what was all that shit you was talking? Go fight Boots, man. He ain't gonna do it.
I'm just still baffled by
he's
that.
a pussy. That's it. That's it. That's all there is to it. I ain't got nothing else to say.
You sure don't. The destroyed Conor Benn. I mean, they trolling him on Twitter, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And this is kind of what happens when you kind of talk shit, and then you gotta get kind of called cheating too. That's kind of what happens. That kind of what comes with the territory. You know what I'm saying? People go troll you and talk a hell of shit. What's this? Before PEDs? Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? People got videos already. Damn. Look at him.
Then I'll come back from it and learn.
Damn. People I'm trying to move it around for obvious reasons, right? And then this is before the PEDs, right? Look. This is somebody people made, man, the internet. Then it says on PEDs. Wow, lightning, vicious, mean, Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson-esque. You know what I'm saying? Savagery. Crushed Chris. And then they making memes and shit, of course. You know what I'm saying? This is not real, of course, but an instant regret. You know what I'm saying?
It can happen to an athlete, I think.
Oh, they said it was in the eggs and shit. Yeah, that's right. I forgot they said it was in the eggs, and the reason why he tested positive is because of the eggs. That's right. That's what it was. It was some fucking bullshit. You know, the nasal spray for Billy Joe Saunders, the eggs, for Conor Benn, the wild boar meat for Tyson Fury. I mean, what the are y'all doing in the UK, bro? What are you doing in the UK? That y'all got all these weird ass, like, you know what I'm saying? Excuses, like in the eggs, bro. Yeah, that's what it was. It was something about some eggs. You know what I'm saying? You test positive on eggs, and then but your performance showing otherwise. So you need to give me some of them motherfucking eggs. Tell me what eggs y'all was taking then. Where them eggs at? Doing that. Turn you into Mike Tyson. Give me some of them eggs. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. Stop the cap, dude.
Stop the cap.
Salute to everybody in the building, man. You said who was a better fight? Vila, of course. Man, like I said, Boots Ennis will beat Conor Benn and Pete Dobson on the same night. He'll beat them both at the same time. They could be tagging, teaming each other in and shit. Boots Ennis will beat both of them. He better hop on Conor Benn right now before Conor Benn fade away. Yeah, that's right. Go ahead, hop on Conor Benn, Boots. Go ahead and press that envelope. Beat up on Conor Benn. I mean, really, Boots stops Ben within like 5 rounds. If I'm honest, he stops him within 5 rounds. He's there to be hit. His hands is low. He's not as fast or explosive as he was, man. And he's a young guy too. You know what I'm saying? Usually guys don't really slow down like that until they start to get older. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they was used to be young and explosive and fast, and you know what I'm saying? Nah, we see the performance. It's a totally different performance, bro. The explosiveness, the speed. Eddie Hearn out here trying to do this, you know. He's saving face because he know the real. He know what the people are seeing. 2 lackluster performances in a row for Conor Benn since his PED test. Since his positive PED test. 2 lackluster performances, man. The London Bridge is falling down. It's essentially over for UK boxing, man. I think they had a good run, though. AJ is the last guy y'all got left for real. AJ is the last one y'all got left, man. It's over with. Tyson Fury flopping, staging cuts and stuff to get out of the fight with Usyk, and dudes testing positive, and orbital issues and shit. There's a lot of shit going on over there in the UK, man. What's going on with y'all? Orbital issues. Every other fight, UK fighter eye swole and broke. You know what I'm saying? Fury get cuts on his eye. Like, what's going on with y'all in them eyes? I'm telling y'all, man. This shit is crazy, man. Conor Benn went out there and arguably lost against Pete Dobson. Pete Dobson had some cement shoes on. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he was a fleet-footed fighter. He was there to be hit. He wasn't necessarily that. He wasn't fast. He hasn't fought in a while. If Conor Benn was in there with anybody a level above a Pete Dobson, he would have got his ass kicked. It would have been back to before he was on the PEDs, man. That shit really made a difference for this dude. That shit made a significant difference for him. Him being on that shit, crushing Chris and shit. You know what I'm saying? Crushing Chris. Crushed Chris. And Chris explained what happened. And he said, man, they didn't even test for that fight or none of that shit, man. He said that shit, that whole situation. He said that whole situation stunk. And Chris is a real smart guy. He's there. That whole situation stunk. But he said he already was locked in. He already signed a contract. But he said, man, that shit was sketchy from the jump. That's what Algieri said. I'm paraphrasing. So they was cheating and shit, man. This is why I don't like cheaters and shit, man. I don't like dudes that be out here ducking, and I don't be liking cheaters, bro. So I'm going hard. Because you cheating in a very dangerous sport. You supposed to be to destroy your son. You know what I'm saying? Didn't your father get caught up on some shit like that too? You know what I'm saying? Didn't Nigel Benn had some paid allegations and shit, man? Doing that to Gerard McClellan and shit. Like, what's going on, man? What kind of eggs are y'all eating in the UK, man? That'll enhance your strength, but likely are rotting your teeth. What the fuck are y'all doing, man? Your bones and your eye sockets are deteriorating. You know what I'm saying? You're not as durable. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is going on, man? You need all kinds of advantages and shit. And salute to the guys in the UK that don't be taking, they don't cheat. They be thugging it out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit that like button for your boy, man. Conor Benn looked terrible tonight against Pete Dobson, but wins via unanimous decision. Yeah, Nigel Benn cheated against McClellan, man. Changed his life forever, too. He said Dobson was fined $1,000 every time he was. Hey, DL, you ain't lying. He was fined $1,000 every time he moved his feet, bro. That's why he was. That's why he wasn't moving, dog. Conor Henn, bro. Hey, Tell Boots to put the pressure on this dude, go over there and take him out, man. And just put him out of his misery and once and for all. They mentioned everybody but John Boots in this. And I think that's a fight Boots should really be going for, honestly. He ain't about to be getting no Crawford fight, especially if Bud about to be getting Canelo and shit. He ain't getting that. He might as well try to go after Ben. You said the Bens are cheats. Yeah, man. I'm not blaming all the UK dudes. I just be talking shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the UK, man. Great boxing fans and shit, man. But I'm just being honest, bro. Y'all orbital issues. A lot of y'all fighters, orbitals been breaking and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? This is just something I'm just pointing out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like talking shit, but this is shit that's really happening. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. A lot of the Dubois, I could just name them. Just orbital issues. Like, what's going on? Is it something in the water? Nah, it's something definitely in them eggs that Conor Benn was eating, though. Yeah, man, Conor cheating and shit, man. I was a fan of Conor Benn, too, man. I thought he was fun for the sport. I thought he was going to be great for the UK. You know what I'm saying? He's the destroyer son, fun style, explosive, going for the knockout. Man, he was cheating, bro. He was cheating, bro. His performance tells all, man. You could just tell in the performance, dude. You just don't lose it like that, bro. Not like that. Do I still got it? Nah, you don't. You don't got it, Conor. You don't got it no more, man. Hey, I'm just stating the facts, man. He said Boots versus Ben, let's push it. Yeah, man. Go ahead and let Boots get up in there and put on a show. That's a hell of a show. Nah, Eddie gonna keep him way away. Because Boots had a conversation with Eddie. Eddie didn't mention nothing about Conor Benn. Eddie ain't stupid. Eddie knows boxing. Yeah, he ain't got no power. Actually, Spence should try to go. Spence should try to go fight Ben. That's a good fight for Spence. Go ahead and beat up on Ben. Get some momentum back. You know what I'm saying? Tell Eddie, yeah, Errol Spence go to the UK and beat up on Conor Benn. That's what Spence can do. That's a good fight for Spence. That's a good fight for Spence. Go beat up on Conor Benn. If Spence can't beat Ben, then it's essentially over for Errol Spence. I think that should be a good fight for Spence. Conor Benn, the without the PEDs. You said since Josh Taylor's moving up, you said I don't know. Is Josh Taylor fading, or was he just at 140 too long? You know what I'm saying? I think Tank can beat him. Hey, Tank probably could beat Conor Benn. Tank probably thinking like, shit, let me go up to 147 and fight him. Ah, shit, damn, that's right. I told everybody I can't fight that high. Because then it'll look like I'm really ducking Dev. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, Tank can't even do that now. Because he put a block on those weights. Because Devin lingering around. You know what I'm saying? Devin lingering around. He put a lock on those weights. He can't mess with Conor Benn. That's food for Tank, too. I think Conor Benn is food for Tank. I think he's food for Spence. I think he's food for Tank. I think a lot of those dudes should go after Conor Benn. Oh, you said Tank already said he's fighting in the UK. Yeah, that was the rumor, man. That was a rumor, but I think Tank kind of refuted it. But who knows, bro? We don't never know what these guys really doing for real. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what Tank. I heard Tank said something about them Ferraris today. I heard dude denied that request. That was kind of like Tank Davis is he can't be that stupid, bro. I think it's a lot of it is fear, bro. It's a lot of his decision. It's just fear. Let's see. It says Javante responds to his excellently Turkey Al-Kashiki. Let's see. What Turkey say? He says it's excellently on Davis. He said he wants 2 Ferraris sent to his door to get him to discuss fights. I heard Davis say something. He said, I will send him 2 gloves if you want. That's it. Send me 2 Ferraris. I say to him, we will send you 2 gloves if you want. That's it. What? Gary versus Tank? See, that's a bad fight now. They fighting Gary on a downslide. Nah, man, we ain't giving you no credit for that win. He said, send me 2 Ferraris. I say to him, we will send you 2 gloves if you want. That's it. So Turkey said, hell no, I ain't sending you no 2 fucking Ferraris, dude. That's what Turkey Al-Ashiki said. When did I ever need him? But you asked for him, though, bro. See, why we see? I don't know why y'all got me talking about Tank, man. Yeah, because he out here ducking, too. And y'all, I told you guys early in this stream, I go for the duckers and I go for the cheaters, bro. And Tank ducking, I like Tank. I'm a fan of Tank, but he ducking, bro. If you fight Gary now, it's because Gary's on the downslide. But he said, when did he ever need the Ferraris? Okay, then why did you ask for him, bro? The dude sent you a humble offer to make a big fight with Devin Haney and ride down Saudi Arabia. You probably could have got anything you fucking wanted, Abdul Wahid, but instead you kind of just did some goofy ass, childish, stupid shit. And it's just some coward shit, bro. It be some cowardly ass shit coming from the Davis camp, bro. Coach Coward, Ford and shit, saying all kinds of cowardly shit, man. And these dudes supposed to be the faces of boxing? Nah, man, this makes boxing look soft. Especially when you see this dude with painted nails and purses and shit. It makes the sport look soft as fuck. I don't even know why y'all got me talking about Tank, because now I'm getting fucking pissed off, dude. Because Tank could take the sport by the horns and take it to the top. He ain't about to do none of that shit. He ain't gonna fight no Conor Benn because he can't now. Because he put blocks on other fights at 140 and other fighters. So it'll look crazy for him to go up there and fight Conor Benn now. Oh, so now you want to fight Conor Benn. And oh, now you want to go to 147. Nah, man. You can't do nothing but fight Devin. Tank don't want to fight nobody, man. And that's just the bottom line. I'll be surprised if he fights Gary Russell. And it'd be unfortunate for Gary that he couldn't get the fight a lot sooner when Gary was still real hungry and still, ambitious. You know what I'm saying? Now Gary's just kind of training his brothers and taking over for his father and at the end of the road for Gary. You know what I'm saying? So, man, Tank got the WBA belt, but WBA ain't going to make him do nothing, though. Them sanctioned bodies scared of certain fighters, and they ain't going to make Tank do nothing he don't want to do. Tank didn't want to hold the belts. And I don't even want to be ragging on Tank like that, man, because I'm a fan, but, man, he be ducking, bro. But he got the WBA belt. He didn't even want it. Why? Because he got to do certain things. And Tank likes to not have to do certain things. What are these certain things? Fight tough fucking fighters. Give fans, he'll drop that belt in a heartbeat. He said he had hearts braided in his hair. Come on, man. Tank the Hitman Hart and shit. That's the face of the sport. One of the most brutal, most respected sports in sports history. Got painted nails, carrying purses. And I'm not talking Indiana Jones satchels. I'm talking about purses, cute ones. This is the face. Nah, man. Nah, bro. So, Tank Davis will drop them belts on a heartbeat. He ain't going to be able to fight no Conor Benn and none of that shit. He ain't going to do none of that. And Conor Benn really, for him, man, because I didn't really want to make this all about Tank, but it's so easy. Tank makes it so easy. It shouldn't be this easy just, you know what I'm saying? But you've been following Tank. You've been following boxing. You've been following Tank Davis for an extended period of time, and you've just been kind of wondering and waiting, and you're still wondering and waiting. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we gave you Pedraza, bro. We give you that. You know what I'm saying? We give you Pedraza, man. Pedraza he was the guy when he was younger, when he was in his prime. That was a tough one. You wasn't supposed to be in there with him and all this shit, right? Come on, man. It's too easy to cook on them dudes, man. He makes it easy to cook on them. Like guys like Devin, you can't cook on Devin like that. You start to look like a hater if you're really cooking on Devin, because Devin doing things out here, collecting belts, fighting the best fighters he could fight. You know what I'm saying? Ain't showing no cowardly behavior. Maybe the Shakur Stevenson situation. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, Devin Haney been doing this fucking thing out here. But Tank Davis, bro, nah, man. You can't fight Conor. You got to fight Devin first. But for Conor Benn, though, I mean, this is what he gets.
A few weeks back.
Before the PEDs and shit. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Face swole, beat up on. You know what I'm saying? And then after, he's turned to a totally different fighter. He transformed into a Super Saiyan 2. You know what I'm saying? Usually when these type of guys is like this at their point, they tend to kind of stay like that. Especially if you're fighting guys you're supposed to be beating up on your come up. And then out of nowhere, you crushing Chris Algieri and all these other tough guys, durable fighters. Nah, man, you cheating out here, bro. Come on, man. So, that's what he gets. You know, he was talking shit, too. That's another thing. It's not like he was humble and honest about his ped thing. Because I liked Conor Benn. I really did. And I don't hate the kid, but He was talking shit after, like he was innocent. He know deep down in his soul he ain't. His performance shows, man. Nobody's dumb. This is why Eddie was trying to do all the talking tonight. To save face for Conor Benn, because Conor Benn didn't know what to say after that lackluster performance. Talking all that shit about Chris Eubank, doing all this and that. Talking about, I want to fight this guy, been calling all these guys out and blah, blah, blah. You can't even fight outside the UK for real, bro. Because you was out here cheating. And the UK the boxing commission ain't having it over there because they know you cheated for real. But you trying to tell the public otherwise. But nobody ain't stupid. But yeah, man, salute to everybody in the building, man. Let me see what you guys are saying, man. You said it wasn't that bad. That shit was terrible. It was terrible considering, bro. 2 performances in a row without the PEDs against a Pete Dobson who hasn't fought in a while, who isn't really anybody really, you know. It was terrible. Put him in there with Boots Ennis. How would that have looked? Put him in there with a Raymond Villa or anybody in the top 10. Like, that shit, he would have got smoked tonight, bro. I mean, that's just what it is. He looked terrible. He looked terrible against a flat-footed fighter who stood right in front of him all night. His hands was low. He did a lot of things wrong. I mean, the PEDs really, really, really helped this dude, man. He was explosive. With him, all that explosiveness was gone. That power that he had was gone. And that speed that he had, just, he just didn't, where did it go? You still a young guy. That shit shouldn't have disappeared that quick. You said, oh, what are my thoughts on Ryan and Shakur going at it? I heard they went at it. I didn't really get to talk about it. Let me see. I heard they went at it, though. I think Ryan said something about Shakur performance and don't retire from boxing or something. Something like that. Let me see. Edwin De Los Santos called out Ryan Garcia. That's never going to happen. Let me see. Oscar come with a real offer or quit wasting my time. Ed Ryan Garcia, talk to your boy, Oscar De La Hoya. This is what Devin said. He ain't liking what the offering they sending him. He's coming back in blood for Tank. Yeah, I don't see why. I forgot what he said, man. But yeah, him and Shakur did go at it, man. Hold on, let me see if I could. Shakur said something to Ryan. I don't know what type of reaction it was. I didn't really. This is what's been going on in boxing right now. Just a bunch of back and forth shit and Tyson Fury pulling out of fights and. Wait, what? What's this?
Like a big fight. I mean, I got to be honest, and this is not a knock on Lomachenko versus Kambosos, but I like Lomachenko, Shakur Stevenson, or actually, I should say Shakur Stevenson versus Lomachenko, right?
Nah, we'll leave it right there. We'll leave it because I don't mind being. That's the other false narrative too. That's out there too, because I want people to know that. Like, I don't mind being a B-side fighter. I don't mind being a B-side. So if that's how I gotta get to where I gotta go, because I'm probably the only fighter in the sport of boxing that I'm gonna have to be the B-side fighter on several different occasions. I'm all for it, just to show like, okay, that's who I am. I done it before. That's why.
So basically, he didn't retire, man.
Stop the cap.
Shakur didn't retire from boxing, bro.
But like, it threw me off. Like, Valdez was their side when I fought Valdez. It was Valdez Stevenson. Like, y'all really go remember, Valdez made more money. Valdez, everything was Valdez, bro. So I hear people, but I just want people to know, like, that's the false narrative. I'm willing to be the B side against some of these guys if I got to get to where I gotta go.
See, he ain't retired. He didn't retire at all. Wait, what's this say? Ryan Garcia, aren't you retired? He said, I'll come out for you. Oh, wait. Here we go. After you, then Ryan Garcia posted him crying in the Olympics. I responded to his friend, you retired because Twitter bullied you. Right? He said you retired because Twitter bullied you. I came back and stopped, dude, after my performance. After your performance, you retired because Twitter bullied you. Oh, man, bro. I don't know, y'all, but that's just something. Oh, man. He said, Ryan said Floyd Mayweather admitted that they paid information about him getting hurt in sparring. I'm telling you, man, Tank Davis and them, they got tricks and shit, dude. Tank, you can't, man, he whatever with him, bro. Whatever with that dude, man. Whatever with Tank, bro. Just whatever. Yeah, whatever with Tank. Gotta just whatever with him, man. But yeah, man, Conor Benn looked at real bad tonight, y'all. This is about Conor Benn. Not none of these other dudes we talking about. Conor Benn looked like shit tonight, man, and that's kind of what he gets. You know, he didn't have them PEDs in his system, man. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have them PEDs, and this is the story of his career right now. You know what I'm saying? That you know, without the PEDs so far, he put up 2 lackluster performances. You know what I'm saying? Without the PEDs.
Because I never thought that would ever be the case. I can't live without boxing. This is my life. It's what I do. It's who I am. It's my identity. It's in my.
Damn, he was a little Mike Tyson, just going, just fun. But unfortunately, man, it just wasn't real, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was gonna be fun for the division. He was gonna be fun for boxing, UK boxing for sure. But that PED shit, man, it really made a difference for him. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's a situation to where it didn't make a difference. You know what I'm saying? It made a huge difference. And we may not see this destroyer Conor Benn that we once thought we was gonna see. But yeah, man, salute to everybody in the building, man. Hope everybody have a good evening. Catch you guys on the next one, man. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.